Where are you from, Ruby?
Pensacola. Some of the calls sometimes take me over that way, but nobody knows still there.
How do you know that?
It's online. Everything about you is online. Well, not everything, but definitely a lot. I've watched all the videos from when you were a reporter. I'm sure you look at them, of course.
God, no. Not without a drink in my hand.
I watch my work all the time.
Do you want to become a reporter?
No,
Most of you want airtime.
not me. I want to be the one who owns the station that owns the camera. Business is doing well, but I'm ready to go to the next level. To do that, I need to stay one step ahead of my competition and take risks. I also need financial support so I can implement expansion. Would you like another margarita?
One's enough.
Thanks for coming out to talk. The place I'm in is that I want a relationship with someone I can team up with and share, like we share, the same hours, same job, and whatnot. I could go down a laundry list, but you get the idea.
I hope you find someone.
Here's the thing about that. I'm quite certain that I already have.
Okay, let me put this politely. I only came out to dinner with you, Ruby, purely as a professional courtesy.
And I thank you for that. Really? Because it's no secret that I single-handedly raised the unit price on your ratings book.
Or Rain's book price?
I'm a very fast learner, Joe. We had a conversation and I specifically mentioned that. Do you remember? Well, do you?
Yes.
I recently learned, for instance, that most Americans watch local news to stay informed. I also learned that an average half an hour of Florida television news packs all its local government coverage, including budget, law enforcement, education, transportation, immigration, into 22 seconds. Local crime stories, however, not only lead the news, but fill 14 times the broadcast, averaging 5 minutes 7 seconds. And KWLA relies heavily on those stories. With crime rates going down, I think that makes items like mine particularly valuable, like rare animals. So I can imagine your needs are only going to increase during next week's rating sweeps period.
We certainly appreciate what you do.
There are certain good things in being alone. You have the time to do the things you want to do, like study and plan. But you can't have dinners like this, or be physical with a person. I mean, beyond flirtationship.
Where are you going with this?
I want that. With you. Like you want to keep your job and your health insurance.
Look, just for starters, I don't need you to keep my fucking job.
You're the news director on the vampire shift at the lowest rated station in Miami. I have to think you're invested in this transaction.
Where do you get the courage to even suggest something like this?
We're still talking, Joe.
There's nothing more to say.
You can leave.
We've done well, okay? We pay you well, very well, we always have. If you like, I can get you an exclusive retainer that will be on top of your statement fees. I could maybe even get you a job at the station, starting as a production assistant, so you can learn the business from the inside. That's where you say your interests lie. See where it goes.
You're not listening, Joe. I happen to know you haven't stayed at one station for more than 2 years at a time. And you're coming up on 2 years soon. So I imagine your contract is for that length of time. And that ratings during next week will directly affect you.
You're threatening me if I don't...
I'm negotiating.
You're threatening to stop selling to me.
That's your choice. The true price of any item is what someone's willing to pay. You want something, and I want you.
To fuck you.
And as a friend.
Jesus Christ, friends don't pressure friends to fucking sleep with them.
Yeah, that's not true, Joe. Because, as I'm sure you know, and this deserves a toast, a friend is a gift you give yourself, darling. Cheers.
Hi. Can I come in?
Come in.
They were taken years ago. I know it was... Well, I was poor and it happens a lot. That's not an excuse, but to make things worse, it now appears that someone was filming me all the way. And what was a stupid photo shoot that looks like a porno film? And they sold the pictures and they're everywhere. I don't know where to go. The hotel is surrounded.
This is the place.
Thank you. I'm just in London for 2 days. But with your papers, it's the worst place to be. These are such horrible pictures. They're so grainy. They make me look like I'm some kind of journey.
Don't think about it. We'll sort it out. Now, what would you like? Tea? Bath?
A bath would be great. I'm really sorry about last time. He just flew in. I had no idea. I actually had no idea that he'd ever fly in again.
No, that's fine. It's not often that you have the opportunity to audios the place of a major movie star. It was a thrill for me. How is he?
I don't know. It came to the point where I didn't remember the reasons I loved him. And you. And love.
Well, there's the question without an interesting answer.
I have thought about you.
Oh, no.
Actually, anytime I've tried to have something normal with someone normal, it's a disaster. Maybe I'm a disaster.